Welcome, Pokemon players, to another episode of Discount Pokemon Decks. Today's deck is just Haxorus. That's it. I apologize for the noise in the background. I haven't had heat for a couple days, and the radiator decided to turn on today. So this is the sound muted if you can hear it. It may actually get louder than this. So if you hear some fuzz in your background, it is not your headphones or speakers or whatever else. It is me. But I literally just sat down. I have time to record, and I do not have time to spare. So we're going to just record through the noise, if there is any noise. So the giveaway is going to be a 444 line of Haxorus. So again, leave a comment. If you can, leave your IGN. And if you're the winner, send me a trade offer. But the focal point of this deck is Haxorus himself. Everything about him is the focal point. The Sharp Fang, 60 damage attack, good for smaller Pokemon. Dragon Pulse, 130, better for larger Pokemon. And Dragon Dance, which adds 100 more damage the next time you attack with this Haxorus, as long as he doesn't get moved out of the active slot, for really large Pokemon, or as I like to call it, the Tauros GX Killer, because it is great against that one Pokemon, because you do this one turn, you do Dragon Pulse the next, it's 230, that will kill Tauros GX with the Fighting Fury Belt or anything else. Excellent attack in this meta with Tauros being everywhere. Why not? For once, I have a deck that's taking advantage of the meta. Instead of having the meta make me its little, you know what. Anyway, another aspect in our focal point is the 160 hit points, which is pretty good. That's just shy of EX, but outside of things like Volcanion or Passimian, gives you a good chance that he's still going to be around if you do your Dragon Dance, or if you use your Dragon Pulse, you're going to get a few of these in. It may take a while for your opponent to knock this out. And that is good. And if your opponent's big enough to do that much damage, he's probably EX, GX. And that means you're going to be trading off 2 for 1, and hopefully you'll win. The cool thing about this card is that it only needs 2 energy to attack, which means with Dragon Energy, you only need 1 energy. How awesome. 1 energy, 130 damage. That is excellent. That's what you want to see. So, yeah. All right, so synergy with this deck. Now, interesting thing, a lot of times we're going to be using the Dragon Pulse, which discards the top 3 cards of our deck, so we have to keep that in mind. With that in mind, we have some synergy with Special Charge. Special Charge will put 2 energy back in our deck. We have 3 of those. Super Rod, put 3 Pokemon or energy. We can't do energy in this deck because we're only running Dragon Energy, so 3 Pokemon back in our deck. Good when our guys get knocked out. 3 of those in the deck, and 4 Puzzle of Time. Now, you tell me a deck that has 3 Special Charge and 3 Super Rods. I've yet to see one, so I'm thrilled at that. There's really, as you could see, there's not a lot in this deck. There's really not much to go over. There is a Level Ball. Level Ball is good. It synergy with both the Stage 1 and Basic version. Timer Ball is great because if we use the Eva Soda here, we might only be able to call one or the other. So that helps out. A little bit of problem if you get the Timer Ball and you really need the basic. But you know what? It's worth it because a lot of times it'll work with the Rare Candy. We have 3 of those. And you're probably wondering, Rare Candy, he's got a 444 line. Why not make it like 424? But again, remember, we're going to be discarding cards with this attack. So we don't really want to rely on Rare Candy only. We're going to use like a Malcolm X, like get the Haxorus by any means necessary. And if we've got to go through Fraxure, great. If we can go jump through Rare Candy to get it, even better. So we also have Lucky Helmet in this deck. I see it. I feel it works out because I couldn't think of a really good accompaniment to Haxorus. So it's good because sometimes we need extra cards. And with this 160 hit points, I feel like there's a synergy there that with my opponent, it's going to may take 1 or 2 attacks on it. That's going to give me 4 cards. If it's 2 attacks, if it's 3, it'll be 6. That's pretty good for a single card. So it helps out. Trying to think. There was one other thing. Was there one other thing? Oh, why just Haxorus? Why not add someone in? Well, I thought about it, and I couldn't really think of a good Compliment. Did I really want to use Talonflame? Well, then half the games you don't start off with a Talonflame, so what's the point of that? Carbink maybe. Like I try to think of like Metal Energy or Fighting Energy. Like would a Carbink really help this deck? Because it can only put one energy. Really, I only need one energy on this guy. That's fighting. So am I gonna? Then I have to start thinking about a Smeargle or no. This works pretty well with this. I've had good results. I've given this deck to someone else, and let's just say combined we're over 500. Even though the person I gave this deck to did not win a single game. But anyway, I've won a lot with this deck, and now that I'm recording, I'm sure that's going to end, and I'm going to start losing like crazy. So let's get on to it. All right, game number 1. I do not have the advantage, but I am not scared. I've got T-Rex with me, so let's see how this goes. Cool thing about this deck, as opposed to like Reshiram, is I don't have to worry about abilities. I don't have to worry about anything. I guess if I could, throwing a Garbodor may not be a bad idea if you're thinking of ways to expand on this deck, but it's not really needed. I don't know. I haven't really found anything I really need with this. Oh, yes. Hex Maniac. That's good. Floatstone. All right, so we're going to see Rayquaza. We're probably going to see Skyfield. I don't have anything to get rid of Stadium, so I'm at a little disadvantage here. That means my opponent will probably be one-shotting me, so this should be interesting. All right, I'm one turn and one rare candy way of having Haxorus by the second turn, but this is a little precarious. Oh, good. I'm going to get some more cards, even better. That's interesting. He's got a Skyfield deck, and he's getting mulligans? Like, shouldn't you have, like, 20 basics in your deck? Right? Don't you need that? Making me think about my Rayquaza deck. That the, being able to put on a ton of energy. Interesting. Dragonite. Okay. This makes sense in this deck because you get to pull some Pokemon back out, but I'm sure he does not want him as his main attacker right now. This Axew may outlive this Dragonite. That would be interesting if I could evolve this guy up. But discarding an energy, that's a little bit of a fly in the ointment. I wonder if Dragonite would work with Vikavolt. Right? You can get like a lot of energy on him quick, and then you're discarding energy. Note to self. Vikavolt. Dragonite EX. See, and you wonder like where all my ideas come from, and here you go. All right. And he does, he's got a switch. Doesn't even need the Floatstone. Oh, he's got a Dragon Pulse too. Look at that. Mine hits for a little more damage, but I don't think he's going to be using that. Be okay with an N here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. This was not the greatest hand in the world. Of course, I could end up with 3 Super Rods in my hand. Yeah, that's much worse. I can't evolve anybody. There's not much I could do. I could put a Lucky Helmet on this guy, and I'm going to do nothing. I could play one Puzzle of Time, and I may just do that so I can... Although if I'm putting Lucky Helmet down, it's not too much of an issue. I'm going to get 3 cards by my next turn, so I don't have any way to get rid of the Stadium. But let's see if I have a way to start getting rid of his Pokemon. I really think the person that loses the coin flip should be able to evolve his first turn. And there's Ray. And there's not much to do here. Do you think he's going to... So now I'm scared to put this down on him. I'm going to do that. And I don't want to give him even more reason to go after this guy. And I don't want to... I could put him here because I have the Puzzle of Times to pull it right back in my hand. But let's just do this. Let's see what happens. So I thought my hand wasn't that great. It was an okay hand. Getting 2 basics down helps. This is an interesting matchup because I don't have any stadium removal. Here, let's see what my opponent does. I'll tell you what, if I do get a Lysandre, there's lots of Pokemon here to aim for. Oh no, I don't want to see an N. Alright, that's fine I guess, because I can get, who knows, I could get a Rare Candy and a Haxorus and an Energy. So Energy, no, Fraxure. So this is even worse, jeez. But hopefully he gets his Axew out because he played an N, so unless he's got something like Rope or Repel, I'm going to get some more cards here. But if I don't... 150 is good. Alright. This is tough. Because now I've got to put this energy down. No, I've got an N. Do I want to risk it? Well, he's got more than 5 cards. Let me think for a second. I'm going to play the Sycamore because I have 3 of these Special Charge. I need to make sure I have Pokemon, so even if we just do 20 damage, that's fine. If I'm going to play Sycamore, let's put that card back in our deck. So there we go. We're going to get rid of all this. That's fine. This is a deck where I'm going to be discarding a lot of stuff. No! Oh, no. Well, this is going to be a first turn donk for me, so... Just did not get... No level balls. Couldn't get that other Axew, even though I had put one back in my deck. And it looks like I am done here. So, game 1, quickly to my opponent. Let's see if we can rebound in game 2. A good game. Oh, good. Now I draw cards. Alright, game number 2. Let's see how this one goes. Would I like to go first? Sure, why not? I feel like this deck does better if it goes first because I have the ability to evolve quicker. Look at this, another bad dead hand. So I said before, I can get 2 Special Charge or 3 Super Rods, and I just have to hope he isn't able to. Okay, well, we're going to do this and hope that... I should maybe wait a turn because they're unlikely to get 60 damage with an Eevee on turn 1. Now I'm really stuck. Oof. So what I need is my opponent to play an N. I should have just waited a turn because it's unlikely he was going to be able to generate 60 damage, and then I could have at least evolve this into the Fraxure, and then if I ended up with the Haxorus, then in turn 3 I'd be a little better off. But let's see how this turns out. Maybe he still doesn't have enough to do 60 damage on turn 1. Alright, so we're going to see some EXs, GXs, I'm sure. Almost assuredly we'll see an Espeon. Guessing we're going to see Mew. Yep, Mewtwo, there we go. Damage change. So that's going to be interesting. Damage change doesn't scare me that much because I can use this Dragon Dance to really sock the Mewtwo, so I'm not too worried. There you go, Shaman. See if he gets an N here. That would be nice. If not, I've got a Lysandre to stall for a little bit. I like to... If I have the choice between the two, I usually will stall on the Shaman because usually he's going to throw a Float Stone on the Hoopa anyway, right? We're going to see another Shaman. Yes, alright. So my opponent going to go through a ton of cards here. He's got a Float Stone on this Eevee. He hasn't placed any energy yet. That's kind of interesting. Maybe he doesn't have that much energy in this deck. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, he chucked one before. And he's going for Mega Mew in turn 2, so... Oops. I almost hit that done key. All right, so I do have the ability to get Professor's letters back. Thank goodness. Excuse me, Professor Birch. So let's see here. Nope, tails again. Oh, well. Ooh, phew. All right, Haxorus, here we come. So we got one. I'm not going to make him my active because he is going to get donked, I'm pretty sure. I have an N, so I feel okay. If he wants to come after this guy, let him come after him. So I have to be a little bit careful here, especially with damage change. Although he doesn't have enough energy to do it yet, but he just needs one more here to accomplish that. And he may be close to one-shotting this guy too, because it'll be, what's it, 30 times each energy, so 5 is 150. So he puts another energy on him, and I'm going to have to really figure out how I'm going to handle this, because he's close to one-shotting him. Or is it 150 plus 10? 160. Wow. This would be a poor matchup for me. Unless I can knock these guys out. Ooh! That is excellent. Huh. Do I go Birch again, or this time do I play N? You know what? Let's face each other at full strength. So Trainers Mail here. Can we get a rare candy? That would be nice. No rare candy. I'll go with the Lucky Helmet. I don't have a Puzzle of Time in my hand. Nope. Okay, so we'll put a Lucky Helmet on him. And let's see if we can evolve him. Make it a little bit tougher. I'm not going to put the energy on him. Oof. Well, I'm definitely not going to put the energy on him. Alright, nothing to do here. Because if I put the energy on him, he gets knocked out. There's no point, right? I might as well wait. And my opponent could have retreated here and started attacking. Oh, but he'd only be doing a scatter shot. He's looking for a Mega Mew. That's what he's looking for here. And he's probably going to get one sooner or later. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, he's going to get knocked out. He'll become my active. I can start Lysandering different guys here. Yep, so now he's going to load this guy up. And damage change, but 130 is not going to help, because I could do 130. If he wants the damage change, then I could just do 130 again, and then the next guy will knock him out. So my hope is just to keep up with him, and so far it's not looking that great. Should I play this and then play N? No. Because I need to really get my butt in gear here. So he's almost certain. Well, he'll one-shot me. Ooh. This is not bad. Let's take that. How many energy? No energy here. I'm not going to play these yet because I don't need to. And I'm hoping one of them will turn into a rare candy. Did I? I've only used one, so there's a chance I'll get it. So if I do 130 now, discard 3 cards, that's fine. He's going to knock me out. Then I better hope that this guy becomes a Haxorus. If I do 60, he's gonna one-shot me anyway, so. Oh, there's an energy. So 2 will go in. 2 dragon energy, 3. So I can use special charge to get it back. Hopefully Trainer's Mail a rare candy out of these 2, and so now my opponent, he's got a tough decision, right? Do you just knock him out? Do you retreat? I'm curious what this Eevee is. I mean, it's got to be Espeon, right? So, yeah, Psychic Affinity. All right. So he's going to let me knock him out and hope that I don't get another one up in time for this Mega Mew to come get me. All right, let's play. Wait, first let's play these 2 because we really need 1 card here. Oof. Oh, Look at that. Puzzle of Time. Here's some synergy. This is going to be nice. Let's see what this gives me. I'm just curious. Nothing I really need. Let me think for a second. Nothing I really need. Let's just put something in my hand anyway. I think the timer ball. So I'm going to Puzzle of Time. An energy. And here, look at this for synergy. Puzzle of Time. Let's get a Rare Candy. And an energy. Let's evolve this Pokemon. Now I need to get a Axew out. So let's put him back. Let me just look through here. 2 and 1. Alright, so we're going to play Super Rod. 1, 2, 3. And I think we still... Did we play the Super Charge already? There should be no energy here if I played it. No, I didn't play it. So let's play the Super Charge now. Get those energy back in. Look at that. And do I have... I don't have a Sycamore. Alright, so we're going to play N here, which will also have the added effect of hurting my opponent. Whew, this is a tense one. Because if I don't get an Axew here, I'm going to be donked twice in a row here. No! No! Oh, what a bummer. And there's nothing I can do. I can try to time... I might as well... Well... I'm going to play a V-Seeker next turn, so we're going to Dragon Pulse this out. If he could get one more energy on this Mewtwo, this is a game over. So close. So close. Just, oh. Oh, you're just teasing me. Oh, that's interesting. Well, so he needs that one more energy. Oh, and he needs a Mega. I didn't realize he was still basic, so there's a chance. Although 6 energy will do it. So my chances don't feel all that great. But I have 2 Puzzle of Time. I have the Axew. If he doesn't knock me out here, I'm feeling pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sycamore. It's got to be. There we go. What do we have here? Just 1 Mega Mewtwo. Wow. Could it be prized? No, no. Let's see. He's chucked 2 cards. If he's got the Mega, it's game over. So close. Oh, oh man. So close. Oh, now that's just piling it on. Well played. So close, man. Oh. All right. 3rd time's the charm, right? I was feeling really good about this deck. It was playing really well. And then I gave it to someone, and they told me that they had done poorly with it. So I was like, all right, in between the two, it should be fine. But, you know, of course, when recording, once I start recording, all my testing is like, it doesn't matter. I played 13 games with this exact deck, and I was 10 and 13 with it. I beat Passimian. I was beating everything. I even beat a Bunnelby Mill deck, and you would think only 4 energy in your deck. It was Slow King Bunnelby, and I just trounced it. It wasn't even close. All right, so this is more of what I like to see. The Axew, the Level Ball, so I don't have to worry about. It's kind of like Fight Alone Lucario, I feel like, but it shouldn't be. I have Level Balls in this deck. Maybe I should up them to 4, or even throw some Ultra Balls in. Combination, get rid of the timer balls. So, because really the only reason I'm losing is because I just don't have another Pokemon on my bench. That last game, if I had one on my bench, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to. Well, I shouldn't say I was going to win that one, but at least put up a fight. So I could Sycamore this hand away, and I'm tempted to. Let's see what this gives me. Yeah, we're not going to take... I'm going to Sycamore my hand away. I know there's a Haxorus here. With my luck, the other 3 will be there, and with Super Rods as well. Alright, so there's a Super Rod here. Can I get... I'm going to take the end and hope I don't have to not play it. All right. So most likely we'll play an N next turn if I need it. Alright, interesting. So we're playing what I'm guessing is going to be Yveltal Squared or Dark Toolbox, Darkrai, Umbreon. I mean, you have Darkness has its choice, although I don't see there's any of them are more overwhelming than the other. That's fine. Silent Lab's fine. Kukui, ooh, he's going to knock this guy out. Wow. So then who do I put up? I think I put this guy as my active. Alright, so we're going to find out here what kind of deck he has. I'm going to guess Darkrai. Maybe it's all of them. Oh, Shaman. Well, alright. So we're not going to find out just yet. Hopefully after this. You know, when I'm testing and I play these, I find these decks, these games are much more exciting. Although that last one was pretty close, I think. Just needed that one Axew and did not get it. I think you can play the Shaman now, right? There we go. All right. And draw some cards. My opponent fighting the lag monster here, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, because he put the Silent Lab. Oh, that is funny. All right. Unfortunately, I have to put this Axew as my main Pokemon. And you know what? My opponent doesn't have any cards, so I don't think I'm going to play the N. I'm going to dig for Birch. And cross my fingers. Everyone says, "Oh, don't use Shauna, use Birch." Let's see. Do I get the coin flip here? Yes. All right. So you guys are right. I'm wrong. What can I say? All right. So we have a timer ball. Let us save that because we don't have any more draw. Although with the Lucky Helmet, we should be getting more draw. My opponent most certainly will be attacking next turn with this Yveltal. Let's see. So I'm tempted to play this Puzzle of Time, but yeah, this would be interesting. If I do get a Sycamore, do I play it? Because that'll be all my special charges. So I may have to wait. All right, let's see if he has any draw here. If my idea to use Birch instead of N pays off. Yeah, how funny. Silent Lab and Shaman. All right, Darkrai it is. Oh, he got an N. Okay. So, didn't matter. But it's good for me, actually. I got some of the cards I need. Good. If he's alive, he's going to do 130 damage. Not going to take him out, but maybe... Did I... No, I did not get rid of a Lysandre, so we will have to go head-to-head here. But he's only going to do about 40 damage to me per turn, so I'm feeling pretty good here. Like the tides are turning. Oh, and I could play that Super Rod too and get these two guys back. That'll help. Actually, I could pretty much empty my hand and play a Sycamore here, which will be pretty good, right? Energy, Haxorus, Fraxure, Super Rod. Don't need the Puzzle of Time, just V-Seeker and Sycamore. I could play a Birch instead if I want to keep that Puzzle of Time. No, I'm going to get two cards here. Wow. Oh, there goes all my planning. Oh, there goes playing. Okay, so here's the cool... Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay. So first, let's get our active. The cool thing about having Lucky Helmet, sometimes it gives you options. I don't really need to play Birch if I don't want to. I could wait one more turn, put this energy down, and then play it. I will play, right? Ooh, whoa. Now, there's only two in here. I might as well wait for Super Rod too. So, let's start doing damage. The other thing I could do is do Dragon Dance, so if he does want to switch, I'm going to be doing 230, but he can play a Lysandre, so let's not fool around. Nope, no Lysandre here, but I did get an energy thrown in there, so... But right now, he's not doing that much damage. I'm not fearing this too much. He doesn't have any energy here, so he's really not going to accelerate all that much. It's possible he's going to play like an N or a Sycamore or something. So, I think I finally have the momentum I need with this deck. And this is kind of what you want to see. Like, 1 attacking and 2 getting ready, having energy or ability to put stuff back in your deck. The Lucky Helmet giving you extra cards to give you more options. I mean, how cool was that? I didn't have to play a V-Seeker or a Birch or anything next turn. And the other thing, you have to be a little sensitive with the Sycamore because this Dragon Pulse does discard cards. So I can't be playing it all the time, although I have a couple in here. Ooh, look at this. Wow, look at that. Tauros. Yes, yes, bring him on. Yes. 220, no problem. Yes, all right. Do you think we're going to see him next or Darkrai? I would think Darkrai maybe because you'd be using his energy to power Darkrai, but yeah, I'm feeling much better about this game. Still a little worried. There's a lot of energy out here. Are we going to place any? Did he get any on that? He did play a Sycamore. Yep. All right. Tauros is ready. Lysandre's ready. Ooh, look at this. I almost want to wait till this guy gets knocked out and then play a Special Charge and an N. But you know what? I'm going to play the N now. Unless I want to knock out a Shaman. Or go after this guy. Why not? Why not go after... Yveltal can do, let's say... Yveltal's... 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. No. Yveltal could knock me out. But Tauros can't. He's going to keep putting this guy back till I knock him out, though. But Tauros can't knock me out. All right, here we go. We're going to play N. Yep. Why not? I could play it now. I have 6 cards, 6 prize cards. Perfect. Look at this. I'm going to use the Rare Candy now. And I'll evolve this Pokemon. Except I don't really have great draw here, so... Ooh, struck out on that. Yeah, my hand was probably better before, but that's okay. I think I only need to do 60 damage here. I do, so I'm not going to discard any cards. It's something else to think about. If you don't need to discard the cards, don't. Alright, so we did get a Birch here. I do have some draw. I have 2 guys here. I have another Haxorus, so I shouldn't be too worried. And I'm probably going to get 2 cards after this attack. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 120. So he's not going to have enough really to knock this guy out unless he starts putting double colorless on these guys. I probably should have kept that hand in second thought. Maybe even just Lysandred. Maybe this Darkrai. Alright, he's going to get rid of his Shaman. Maybe I should have went after the Shaman. I figured I'd have to knock out that Yveltal sooner or later. He's going to keep putting him back. Although I think I had a V-Seeker too, so I could have kept aiming at his GXs. And I also didn't want the Yveltal putting this energy back on these guys. Curious what my opponent's doing here. Probably going to get a draw card with that V-Seeker. Another Sycamore? Maybe chuck some more energy? Yeah, another Sycamore. Okay. I've got my Birch here. I feel okay. If he knocks this guy out, I could Super Rod him back in. We have this Haxorus back into the deck. We have this Haxorus ready to go. I can even play both Super Rods if I want. Because I still have Rare Candy in my deck, so putting these 2 back, waiting for a third one isn't necessary. All my energy's out here. This is interesting. All right, so he's doing 140. One more energy, and he's going to be doing 160. So that's a little bit scary. If I can get a Lysandre now, that would be great. Wow, look at that. Question is, who do I Lysandre? I think the Yveltal. Right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Yeah, let's go after this guy before he gets charged up. And let's start putting cards back in our deck. One. We need these guys more than anything, so the Axews. I don't want to get stuck again. Well, let's just wait one turn before I use the other one. So do I do Dragon Dance? I'm going to do Dragon Pulse here. He may retreat this guy or something. I want the damage on him. Oof. Oh, that's good. Now I can use this other Super Rod. 1, 2, 3 back. So let's see what my opponent does. So I have the option this turn of using Sharp Fang on this guy. And if he wants to retreat with the 2 energy, that's fine. If he wants to just attack, that's fine. I have my helmet here. Perfect. Interesting. Not what I need at all. Wait, let me see. Do I have 3 here? I have 3. All right, let's play the other Super Rod. And I think I want to play the N here. And I can do that even though it's going to shrink my hand down to 5, because it'll shrink my opponent's hand down to 4. And I'm fine with that. Still no Axew, but 2 Puzzle of Time. I can get a Level Ball and play a Special Charge. I think that's not a bad idea. I'm going to play it now, actually. A Level Ball and Special Charge? Hold on. No, just a Level Ball. Yeah, Special Charge. That's fine. He's going to be knocking this guy out soon, so I could play Special Charge. And I can even play Sycamore next turn. We're going to have the whole gang out ready again. So, and what I mean by that is, next turn I can evolve this guy, play Special Charge, and play a Sycamore. And I'm going to play... Ooh, I'm going to play wait till after I attack. Actually, no, I'm going to use the 60 attack, so let's try to get him in our hand now. So the reason why I was going to wait is because if I use Dragon Pulse, it is going to maybe discard those cards again. But I'm not. I'm going to use Sharp Fang. And this way, if he does attack me, there's a good chance it'll go into my hand, those 2 cards. And I've got one ready. I'm going to have one almost ready. Interesting. He chose this Darkrai. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 140. So again, he's close to one-shotting me. And maybe I should Lysandre this guy. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, cool. I can put some more cards back in my deck with Super Rod. All right, so again, I don't feel the need to draw another guy. Should I go after this Darkrai? Should I go after Tauros? I think I should go after Tauros. And I'll tell you why. Because that'll take 2 energy off the board. He's going to stay here till the very last shot. And either of these guys have the potential to one-shot me. So that's what I'm going to do. See if this move pays off. So we're going to select him, and we're just going to Dragon Dance. So now if he wants to use him, he's either have to use get him out of the act. If he wants to one-shot this Haxorus, he's got to get him out of the active spot without losing his energy, or somehow replacing them again. And I'm getting 2 energy off the board, which I'm fine with. If he has a switch or whatever, then so be it. Then this game is over. A rope would be even more damaging because I lose my Dragon Dance. Although I guess it doesn't really matter either way. He's able to attack next turn. Alright, so that paid off. I'm holding on to my hand here because I can Lysandre my opponent. I can Lysandre this guy next. So we are going to Dragon Pulse and knock him out. Take 2 cards. Hopefully not get end here. Good, and the cards that went in were nothing I particularly need. I can Lysandre maybe this Darkrai. Except I don't have energy. So one more Lucky Helmet would have been nice. I do not have seemed to have gotten it. But this is close. He still has 3 prizes, although I don't have another Axew here. And I'm down to 16 cards. What do I have here? No, I can't even Puzzle of Time anything back. I can't Super Rod anything back. But this is really, they should all be in my deck. So if I play a Sycamore next, I should have pretty much everything I need. But I'll be close to, I'll have like 3 attacks where I can do, where I can go. So I wonder what's stalling here. I did choose the prize cards. My opponent's time is running, so... Oh, he has to select his active Pokemon. Maybe he Rage Quit? Let's see. Although he was slow in the beginning, so probably not. Here we go. We're going to see this guy. This Darkrai. So he's only doing 120 now. And unless I get something I really need, I'm playing this Sycamore. Or I can Lysandre this guy. If I get an energy. Big if here. No energy. Oof, that hurts, but that's okay. Boy, if I got an energy, I could have played an N or something like that. Although I don't know if that really helped. All right, here we go. 1. We've got a little bit of what we need here. I don't know if I want to play that Lucky Helmet because... Oh. Now what do I play here? Do I Dragon Pulse him and then he can retreat and attack me? How much energy is in here? 2? Let's put them in now because I need to get another Haxorus, so I need an energy too. Wow, this is really risky here. So I think I do Dragon Dance here. If he has a Lysandre, though, let me think. If he has a Lysandre, then nothing happens. If I attack him, he's got to attack me again. He could put energy on these guys or retreat. I think I've got to attack. So we're going to do Dragon Pulse. Oh, that hurts. So I'm almost out of cards. This is amazing. You can totally get decked out. I haven't been decked out with this deck yet. He's probably going to retreat and attack with this Darkrai. As long as he doesn't do more than half the damage, then I'm okay. Or he won't knock me out in 2 turns. Ooh, experience share. Why? If I knock out anyone, I'm going to win. Oh, that hurts. All right, here we go. We've got it. So game 3 goes to me. Nothing to play here. Just attack, Dragon Pulse, discard 3 cards. Very good. All right, pulled out the win on this one. So, all right. So I think you got a good idea of what this deck's about. I don't think there's anything too special I've added to Haxorus. I think the Lucky Helmets work, and I think that kind of showed. I think having 3 and 3 of these do work, although there's times you get them in your hand, but you know, that could be true of any card, right? You could have 3 float stones or 3 stadiums, and you can get them all in your hand and not be able to use them. I think the ability to have Rare Candy and the Stage 1 combined works. I think Puzzle of Time worked really well. That was great in that one game. I got this Special Charge, and I think it was like a Level Ball or something like that. There was one where I think I got Rare Candy and the Stage 2. So definitely some good synergy in this deck. The only problem seems to be getting this guy out. So maybe playing around with the Timer Ball, Level Ball, throwing an Ultra Ball in, but Ultra Ball's a little risky because you saw I was down on cards. I almost decked out there. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the right card for this deck, but overall this deck's done pretty well for me. I think what am I at now? 16. I think I'm 11 and 16 at this deck, and combined I think we're like 11 and 21, me and someone else that tested it out. So it's certainly worth testing out. I mean, come on, for 4/4 line, this deck works pretty well, and there's really nothing else here that's expensive, except for, oh, thank you, Antivirus, except for maybe V-Seeker. So yeah, I don't know. Try it out, have some fun, do some Dragon Dance, and until next time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you'll know when our next video is released. Also, check out our playlists where you can find videos by topics like mill decks or cheap EX decks.